Oh boy, unusual force updated? And there's no update log? Well shit, I better check this out. I'm not gonna lie, I would have quit too. So, unless you're dyslexic, then you've clearly read the title of the video. This update ruins Unusual Force. Yes, I said it. Ruins. Now I'm not gonna waste your time, so let's just jump straight into why this update is so bad. And what better way to start than with the combat rework? In quotations. It's not a rework. This update brought along 3 new additions to the combat. I say additions because, while in the trailer it said the combat was being reworked, it really wasn't. A new mechanic was added along with some other shitty changes that make absolutely no sense. First on the list, heat actions. Yeah, they're bad now. Unless it's a counter, you're almost never going to land these anymore unless it's off a very hard punish. You can't even land them off a guard break now, and I'll explain why in a moment. Next up, we got the new blocking. Yeah, for some reason, unless it's a bug, M2 attacks have no end lag on block and no cooldown. So you can spam these things all you want and shred your opponent's block, and they can do basically nothing to stop it. I really hope this is a bug. And lastly, we got concussion, or as I like to call it, juggling on the ground, because that's pretty much what it is. A lot of the styles now have this mechanic, and what does it do exactly? Well, it's basically, as I said, it's juggling, but on the ground. Some skills just flat out proc it, and finishers also do in extreme heat mode. The opponent has a stun indicator above their head, and you can go to town on them all you want. Did I mention that it's unescapable, unlike juggling? Yeah, this is the biggest issue with this update by far. I can't even stress to you how unbelievably fucking stupid concussion is. I mean, you saw the clip at the start of the video, right? It's genuinely abysmal. Even furthermore, because for some reason the limit on concussion is so big that despite the fact it costs around 30 heat to do, with how many times you can hit the opponent, you can just get back to extreme heat mode and do it again. This mechanic fucking sucks, and I will never understand the thought process behind why Volk thought this was a good idea. Speaking of Volk, let's talk about him real quick. So, Volk, the owner of the game. What can I tell you about him? Well, that shouldn't really be the question here. It's more like, what can he tell you about himself? Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to get any further into that. Let's move on to the style reworks and how they only add more stench to the steaming pile of shit that is this update.
That is one big pile of shit.
So real quick, I'm just going to name every style that was reworked and if they're any different from how they were before. Rusher. It's arguably more cancerous now because of concussion. Smasher. Use this style if you want to instantly win. Clinch. It's still bad. Rusher 2.0, I mean Boxer. Step. It's basically the same as it was before with an S1B finisher. This is honestly just a nerf disguised as a rework. Bandit. It's still ass. Dancer. It was stupid, now it's bad. Sake. Did this even get reworked? Sleuth. All Volk did was copy and paste Ike's skills onto it. Backup. It's bad. That's it. Those are all the reworks, but there are only a couple I'm going to be talking about more in depth. Mainly because most of the reworks aren't that problematic. But oh boy, some of them sure are. So how about we start with Rusher? Oh Jesus Christ. Honestly, I haven't used this style that much, even before it was reworked. But what I can tell you is that it's even more lame now. It's got 6 M1s I believe, it could be 5, I'm not really sure, and I don't care either. The M1s aren't the problem, neither are the skills. The problem is the stupid ass concussion. Yeah, I'm not even really going to be talking about Rusher here, mainly just how Rusher can completely abuse the concussion mechanic. So as you saw at the beginning of the video, Rusher can do this absurdly long and dragged out concussion combo simply by landing any of its finishers besides the last one while in extreme heat mode. And remember what I said earlier about how you can just get all of your heat back from how long concussion lasts? Yeah, if a Rusher gets you in this combo one time, you might as well consider it a TOD, because they're going to get all that heat back and just M1U again and restart the string. Why can't you escape concussion? Smasher. Oh my god, Smasher. This style genuinely makes me fucking hate life. So remember that Rusher concussion combo? Imagine the same thing, but with twice the amount of damage. In the clip on screen, I'm a full health fighter. As far as I know, fighter has the second highest health in the game, and just look at my health by the end of it. Do I honestly need to say anything else? What the fuck?
I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
Well, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. This game is small, and none of the other YouTubers made any videos on the update yet, so I thought I would. Plus, I kinda just want to see if other people share the same opinion that I have. I genuinely don't like this update, and the bads far outweigh the goods. I mean, I could talk to you about the Reborn changes and how you can go across the entire map with just finishers. I could talk to you about how normal finishers send you 500 miles away for some reason. But I don't want this video to be extremely long, and I don't think anyone will see it. But if you're watching this and you're not a 5-year-old, put a comment down and let me know about your thoughts on this update. The only thing I personally like is the new style, Snake. That one's pretty fun to play. And if I get banned from the game because I made this video, then oh well, is what it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I've never done a video like this before, so goodbye.